guys, welcome back. So today I have a pretty serious topic for you guys about something that people do, bad people that is, for the most part, and that is when someone tries to tie up or block your spirit guides or your ancestors. And this happens a lot. It happens a lot more than people realize, and it can cause a lot of issues if you don't know what to expect or you don't know how to handle it. I've seen this come up in readings. I've had people try to do it to me. And I wanted to include a little story time for you guys from about 3.5 years ago. Okay. Someone used a certain spirit to try to block one of my main guides because they know who she is. And more importantly, who she is to me. And it backfired on them because this particular spirit that they tried to use actually came to me and snitched on the person. Because this particular spirit that they were trying to use is very low level, it's very earthbound, it's very angry, very dark, very malevolent, very nasty energy. And at the end of the day, those types of entities are loyal to no one. No one. And the best way I can describe it is imagine that my guide, we're going to call her, just to make it easier, we're going to call her Bonnie. Okay, that's not her real name. That's not her name whatsoever. But just for the sake of this video. Imagine that Bonnie is trying to walk towards me. Okay, right? And someone is standing in her way. And she's trying to bob and weave and, move around them and maneuver, but they keep trying to, pester her and get the fuck in her way. Eventually, it will fall away because these spirit guides and these ancestors are given to us by God and the divine. And if you've been elevating them well, and you've been, taking care of them and doing your prayers, being devoted to them, just really, really giving your heart to your spirituality, their vibration is much higher than whatever entity that someone is probably using to try to block them. Because the real tea is only low-level and malicious spirits are going to do this. The higher spirits will not. Because the higher spirits have the intellect to understand that at that point you are going against God because you're going against someone's spirit guide that was assigned to them. Every energy within your spiritual court was assigned to you by God. They are God-given spirits. And this is why I try to tell you guys, once you find out who your main guide is, a skilled spiritualist and espiritista, most of the time, within 5 minutes of talking to you, can figure out who and what that is. It's just an energy that we can see, we can feel, we can smell, we can hear. But it's best to leave people guessing anyway. Okay? This is a mistake that I made. Because when I found out who my main guide was, the person that I'm referring to that tried to block her from me was in my life. And I trusted them. I trusted them with so much, you guys. And it's like, if you want to mess with me, that's fine. But once you start messing with my spirits, you're really asking for an ass whooping. Not just from me, but from them, because they're going to get frustrated. They're going to get pissed off because they can't do their job. Imagine somebody blocking you from going to work. It's annoying, isn't it? It can really cause a lot of frustration within you because it might manifest as you just being very pissed off and you don't know why. Little do you know Your guide is over there fighting off this crap. And if you feel like you've been a victim of this, please book a reading with me and we will look into it and we will take care of it. Okay, there's things that you can do. It's not the end of the world. Nobody can take your spirits away. I don't care how big and bad of a sorcerer or sorceress that somebody tries to claim to be. They are not God. They are not the creator. Okay? If they are not the one that assigned those energies to you, they cannot take them away. It's just basic math and common sense, which a lot of spiritualists these days lack. But it does happen. People do try to do this. This is why it's very important to maintain that connection with your spirit guides and your ancestors, so that if this ever does happen, you'll know and they'll tell you what to do to fix it. Okay, it's not a hard fix whatsoever. It's just people being mean and petty. And let me tell you something else. The people that do this, it always backfires on them. After a few years of them acting like this, they start to look very bad. Their health declines, their money goes down the drain. They just fall apart, essentially, because they're going against God. And it's a losing battle. You know? So if you would like to book a reading with me, you can DM me here on Instagram, or you can go to sirensnectar.com/booking. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you.